deep dive. This is where we take the sources. You send us articles, videos, whatever's caught your eye, and we really dig in to pull out the key takeaways for you. It's about getting informed efficiently.
Yeah, cutting through the noise. And today we're looking at the world of free AI tools, specifically through the lens of a YouTube video you flagged. 12 free AI tools that can make you money now from the channel Wholesale TED.
Right. And the core issue, as the video points out, is how fast this space moves. What was free and amazing last month might be different now.
Exactly. So our mission today is to really look at the tools this specific video recommends right now and understand the money-making strategies they're suggesting, trying to get a practical snapshot.
Yeah, and I liked that Wholesale TED actually tested these things. They didn't just list names. They showed how current free versions could work for, like, actual side hustles. Okay, so let's start with the first one they covered. Pick Lumen.
Pick Lumen, yeah. So this is pitched as a free AI art generator. And one big angle they explored for making money is this niche of AI interior design inspiration.
Oh, yeah, on Instagram, YouTube Shorts, places like that.
Exactly. Visual platforms.
They showed this Instagram account, right, doing like bohemian-style rooms, all AI generated. And it got pretty popular.
And then the monetization comes from sponsored posts.
Yeah, they had an example, didn't they? Something about a viral ice cube bottle, sponsored a story for it.
Right, with the link in the bio. It's a pretty standard influencer model, but fueled by AI content creation.
Which is interesting. And then they talked about YouTube Shorts, too. Huge potential reach there.
Definitely. They mentioned one account, an interior design one, where a single short got over 40 million views.
Wow. Okay, so even if the payout per view is lower for Shorts, what did they say, maybe 15 to 30 cents per thousand?
Yeah, that's the range often quoted, based on the video and, places like Reddit discussions.
Still, with 40 million views, that could be, what, 6 grand? 12 grand from one short video.
Potentially, yeah. It's significant. And Pick Lumen apparently has a good feature for this, a realism model for generating those interior design shots.
Right, you just type in what you want, pick the realism model, aspect ratio, boom, image.
And they mentioned the speed. The first 10 images each day are super fast.
And then unlimited after that, just a bit slower in relaxed mode.
So it really lowers the barrier to entry for creating that kind of visual content. They also mentioned Sweet Home 3D.
Oh, yeah, that wasn't AI, though, right?
No, free open source for making actual 3D renderings or walkthroughs. Kind of taking the AI inspiration image and building it out for a video.
Okay, cool. So tool number 2, Suno. This one seemed really interesting. AI music generation.
Yeah, basically creating music in, well, pretty much any genre you can imagine. And again, the monetization focus was YouTube.
Like those music montage playlists, lo-fi beats to study to, that sort of thing.
Exactly that. But also, like, super niche stuff. The host mentioned liking Celtic fantasy medieval music.
Well, which, yeah, you probably wouldn't find easily or be expensive to commission.
Right. So Suno makes creating that kind of niche content much more doable. There are questions, of course, about copyright and saturation in popular genres, but the potential is there.
And crucially, YouTube apparently treats these AI songs as original content for monetization.
That's what the video stated, yeah. Which means they're eligible for the partner program. And they cited reports from Suno's Reddit, users saying they get maybe $3 to $8 per 1,000 views for the longer AI music videos.
Okay, so potentially better returns than Shorts for the longer format.
Seems like it. It's definitely changing how music gets made and shared online.
They even had an example of a fully AI-generated channel, 13 million views in under a year.
Yeah, a synthetic channel. And the estimated earnings are pretty wide, like $41,000 to $110,000.
Yeah.
Plus, they were selling print-on-demand merch, too.
Wow. Okay, so how does the free version work?
You sign up, you get 100 free credits initially, then 50 new credits refreshed daily.
And generating a song costs 10 credits.
10 credits gets you 2 song variations based on your description. So 50 credits lets you make about 10 songs, or 20 variations per day.
That's actually quite a lot of free music generation.
It really is. Very accessible.
Okay, moving into video editing. Clipchamp. This is a Microsoft tool.
Yeah, an AI-enhanced editor with a free plan. And the specific feature they highlighted was the AI silence remover.
Ah, useful for talking head videos.
Exactly. The video mentioned this trend of, regular people just sharing their experiences on YouTube being authentic.
And those can blow up, right? They mentioned one video earning over $15,000.
Yeah, just someone sharing their story. And for that style, editing out the pauses, the ums and ahs, makes a big difference.
So the silence remover does that automatically. Creates jump cuts.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Detects the silence, cuts it out, makes the whole thing flow better, feel tighter. They showed a quick example with the host's own speech.
Saves a lot of tedious editing time, I bet.
Definitely. Anything that speeds up that workflow is a win, especially for new creators. Good pacing keeps viewers watching.
Makes sense. Okay, next was Enhanced Speech AI from Adobe Podcasts.
Right. Super simple tool, free. Its whole job is just cleaning up audio.
Removing background noise, making the voice clearer.
Exactly. Really helpful if you're recording on, say, just your phone mic in a noisy room.
Yeah, the audio example they played was quite dramatic. Phone recording to much cleaner sound.
It really makes a difference. And audio quality is so important on YouTube. People click away fast if the audio's bad.
True. Doesn't matter how good the visuals are if you can't understand what's being said or it's annoying to listen to.
Precisely. Good audio builds that sense of professionalism, credibility.
Okay, so back to images. Leonardo AI, this one is owned by Canva.
Powered by Canva, yeah. And the angle here was specifically creating art suitable for printing and selling.
Right, print on demand, like putting AI art on T-shirts, mugs, that kind of thing. The host mentioned doing this too.
And they had that Etsy example, the Goose t-shirt, potentially made over $6,000.
Yeah, shows the potential is real. So Leonardo has different AI models.
Right, and they cost different amounts of credits. Like more complex models use more of your daily free credits. They showed using a simpler Flux model for a basic Goose illustration to save credits.
How many credits do you get?
150 free credits daily. So you choose your tool, model style, or just dynamic aspect ratio. Type your prompt.
And then you get your image, download it, and put it on Redbubble or Etsy or wherever.
Basically, yeah. And they mentioned the creator has a free ebook on like finding niches and selling this stuff, which sounds useful.
Okay. Combining AI generation with e-commerce makes sense.
It streamlines the creative part significantly.
Then they talked about using ChatGPT to edit those images. That was interesting.
Yeah, ChatGPT's image editor. Kind of a sleeper feature, maybe. They took that Leonardo goose.
And asked ChatGPT to change its tie from spotted to striped.
Exactly. And it did it. But it also, like, subtly improved the feet and the eye. It understood the context.
That's pretty smart. And you get, what, 2 free edits a day with the free ChatGPT account?
2 free uses, yeah. Which isn't bad for quick tweaks.
And the other thing was removing backgrounds.
Oh, right. Yeah, taking an image, removing the white background to get just the black line art on a transparent background.
Which is perfect for putting on products. Very useful for print on demand.
Definitely. Opens up more design possibilities.
Then there was another ChatGPT tool, the Restyle tool.
Mm-hmm. This taps into those social media trends, like the Ghibli trend.
Yeah.
Turning photos into that Studio Ghibli animation style.
Ah, okay. So you can use ChatGPT to jump on those viral trends.
Seems like it. And again, the free account lets you do 2 pictures a day. Good for creating shareable social content.
And it's not just Ghibli, right? They showed a Disney Pixar style, too.
Yeah, so it seems pretty versatile for mimicking different artistic styles. Could be great for engagement.
Okay. And another ChatGPT freebie, the Upscaler.
Yeah, this one's more utility. Takes an image and increases the resolution, like upscaling to 4K.
Oh, handy. And changing formats, like PNG to JPEG.
Exactly. Things you might otherwise pay for using a dedicated service. Good for ensuring print quality or just making web images look sharper.
So lots of little free tools hidden within ChatGPT.
Seems that way, yeah. Beyond just the chat function.
Okay, let's switch gears to research. DeepSeek and its DeepThink tool.
Right. So DeepSeek's another chatbot, an LLM. But the key difference highlighted was that the underlying model is free and open source.
Unlike free ChatGPT, which limits access to its best models.
That's the comparison they made. And DeepThink, especially with internet search turned on, seems positioned as a strong free tool for doing in-depth research, generating reports, potentially better for pure research than the free ChatGPT tier.
Okay, but there was a caveat.
Ah, yeah, pretty important one. Since it's based in China, there are data privacy considerations about where your prompts and data are stored if you use the online version.
Right, but because it's open source.
You can download it from GitHub and run it locally on your own machine if you have the technical know-how. That gives you full data control.
Okay, good to know. So another chatbot they mentioned was Claude.
Yeah, Claude. Known for its writing quality, apparently does well in writing analysis tests. The host seemed to like it for writing tasks.
And the training method is different, something about constitutional AI.
Right. Instead of just human feedback, it's trained on principles like being helpful, honest, harmless.
And the result is more empathetic writing.
That's the idea. More human-like, better at considering the audience's perspective, according to the video, which, is pretty key for creating content that connects.
Definitely. If it sounds more natural and considerate, people respond better.
Makes sense. Audience connection is everything online.
Okay, nearly there. Canva. We mostly know this one.
Yeah, the easy drag-and-drop design tool. They acknowledge that Canva's own AI stuff in Magic Studio is mostly paid,
But the free value comes from.
the apps page, where third-party AI tools plug into Canva, and many of those offer free credits to Canva users.
Oh, interesting. So you can access other companies' AI tools right inside free Canva.
Exactly. And those free credits might refresh daily or monthly. So it's worth checking that apps page regularly to see what free AI power you can tap into there.
Clever. Like a hidden toolkit.
Kind of, yeah. Leverages the Canva platform.
Okay, last one. Gemini Live. This is Google's AI, and it's free now.
Yeah, it used to be paid, now free. And they called it an AI coach.
How does that work?
Basically, it guides you on how to use other apps to make money, like how to design a t-shirt in Canva, or edit a video in Clipchamp, or upload to YouTube.
So it helps you learn the tools we've just been talking about.
Pretty much. You use the Gemini app on your phone, point the camera as your computer screen is showing, say, Canva.
And then you ask it questions like, how do I add text?
Exactly. They showed an example, asking it how to add a text box in Canva,
Yeah.
change the color to yellow, add a black border, step-by-step guidance.
Wow, that's like having a tutor looking over your shoulder.
Yeah, it could be huge for getting past those technical roadblocks when you're starting out and feeling overwhelmed by new software. Of course, you still need to ask the right questions and follow along.
But it really lowers that barrier to entry, demystifies the process.
Absolutely. So you put all these free creation tools together with something like Gemini Live for guidance. It's a pretty powerful combination for someone wanting to start an online hustle.
Yeah, that was quite the tour of the free AI landscape. We covered a lot. Images, music, video, audio, design, research, even AI pitching.
It really does seem like the core message of that YouTube video holds up. There are some seriously capable free AI tools out there right now that you can potentially use to generate income online.
The breadth is what's striking. Whether you're visual, musical, a writer, a researcher, there seems to be a free AI tool that could help.
Definitely. From generating the initial idea to refining it, editing it, and even learning how to use the software itself.
So the big question for you listening is, out of all these tools and strategies, which ones kind of sparked something for you? Which ones feel like they might be worth exploring further for your own projects or goals? It's definitely a space to watch.